Hey guys, we have asked 10 RVers what their favorite RV modification or improvement on their RV have they made, and they're going to tell you a little bit why. So stay tuned. We'll be right back to tell you all about it. Hey guys, Dan and Lisa here from Always on Liberty. Back to the question we asked our favorite RVers. What is your RV modification or improvement that they've made on their motorhome, travel trailer, or fifth wheel? Let's hear what they have to say.
I guess the best thing or most satisfying aspect has been I put a new floor into in my camper 2 months ago and making it more homely. And so I do a lot of self-decorating, making it more comfortable. In terms of my equipment I have here, I've got everything that I possibly need. So it's just enhancing the comforts of this lifestyle, making sure I have nice soft pillows and things like that.
Oh, that's easy for me. The best modification we have made to date on our RV, which was new to us but also 10 years old, was the Safety Plus steering stabilization bar. That made an entire difference in how our rig handles, especially on a windy day. When we first started driving, we were terrified because our RV just would swim. Even in very little wind, we just could not hold it on the road. And we got the Safety Plus bar installed about a year after we first started RVing, and now we can drive, those trucks that come by you and whoosh you on the left-hand side. That used to just make us wiggle all over the place, and now we hardly feel it. So
that's number one for sure. Another RV modification we made that was pretty slick was we took down our batwing antenna, and we built a custom little plexiglass platform, and we put up our WeBoost antenna on the old staff, the old mast for the batwing. So now we can crank our WeBoost up and get a lot better signal like when we're out somewhere.
That's good.
So my favorite improvement to the RV would probably be my lithium batteries, because I used to have 2 AGMs. I did not know you weren't supposed to run them down below 50%, so I did that continuously for a long period of time, and I did damage to them. So they did not support working full-time on the road. Charging my laptop during the day, charging the cell phone, all of that was completely fine because the solar was coming in. But the minute the sun went down, I had to conserve. I would use a lantern in here, try to keep the light that way. So once I put those in, it was a complete life changer. And now I don't really think about power storage anymore.
My favorite is the pantry. Oh, you just don't know what it's like to have a pantry. When we did for so long.
We built our own pantry. It made it strong enough out of Baltic birch that it will hold the canned goods that we need. It's right above our freezer, pull-out freezer. But for me, I think my favorite mod is having the solar. In this little van, we've got 720 watts of solar up on top, and 600 amp hours of lithium batteries. So we can use the Instapot, we can use the Vitamix, we can use all of those conveniences.
Popcorn popper.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Waffle iron.
We can use all of these things that require power.
Probably the best thing I've done to my coach is to add lithium batteries. The solar is amazing, and I've got quite a bit of solar, and I've got about 300 amp hours of lithium on board. And I did that over the course of 2 different years, so it wasn't that big of a burden to bear financially. But if I had to do it again, I would add the battery first, because the solar is great keeping the batteries charged, but if there's bad weather or you need more power than you've got, I can always run than the solar's putting in, I can always run the generator. And what's really amazing about the lithium batteries is how quickly they'll charge. What used to take 6 or 8 hours with my old batteries of running the generator continuously to bring them up to 85%, I can bring my lithium batteries up to about 100% in maybe 30 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how low they are. And that's just a game changer.
Well, I think our favorite mod that we've done to the RV, we've done a lot. I think one of the biggest ones that we've done that has had the most impact is definitely the solar installation that we did. Everything from the Victron inverters to the Battleborn batteries has been life-changing in itself.
It really has.
The other smaller mod that we've done to the trailer that I absolutely love is the fact that I actually put 2 Seaflow water pumps running parallel on our rig, so that the water volume or the water flow, the pressure running through our trailer right now is unbelievable. So when we have been connected to utilities, it's to the point where we prefer to turn the water off, just fill our tank and run our trailer off the pump, because pressure has been so nice.
Don't forget the beer fridge.
Oh yeah,
The beer fridge
and the
was
beer
huge.
fridge has been huge.
We took out a dishwasher and put a beer fridge in. Who needs a dishwasher?
My RV is almost exactly like it was when I bought it, with one big exception, and that is I added additional solar panels. It came with one, and purchased lithium-ion batteries. And I tell people that are interested in talking about RV life that the one thing above and beyond anything else is that if you are buying an RV that doesn't provide you with a good, capable source of energy, just bite the bullet and do that. Get as many solar panels as you can, get as much battery as you can, and if you're a dork like me who's not very technically oriented at all, I purposely chose lithium batteries because they are easier to maintain. I don't have to worry about levels and all sorts of other things. It just works. So it's expensive, but whether you do it yourself or pay to have somebody do it for you, I think good solar and batteries are a must almost.
The thing that has really given us the ability to be where we want to is the fact that we put on a kilowatt of solar and a giant battery bank, which has just allowed us to be wherever we need to and want to be. Beyond that, we'll put pretty much anything we want into the rig. We'll make it work. So I have a desk that's a mounted pole. So, I have my own office in the rig, even though it's a 31-foot fifth wheel.
Okay.
And my favorite mod might actually be the oxygenic shower head, so that we still get pressure, but you use less water when you take a shower. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely 2 biggies for me. Finally putting my solar on my roof. It's kind of like a game changer. And this way I can't damage them anymore. But also the electric jack was really good for me, because doing the manual jack would almost jack my back. And it's just so much easier to push a button. I love it.
I have 2. One's a little more RV related than the other. The battery monitor, Victron battery monitor, install that was a game changer in understanding how to use your electrical system and battery management. And I installed an Amazon or Echo Dot, so I could have Alexa in my rig, and I wired it up to run off 12 volt. And that's an amazing little device I use all the time.
Right, and he gave me his old one, and I never use it. But there's so many modifications that really were good. Like he plumbed my buddy heater into my existing propane tank, so I didn't have to drag a propane tank out, put it outside, hook it all up. I love just being able to turn that thing on. It's, much more efficient as far as propane goes, and it's not as noisy as the furnace is. So that's another one. Good one.
My favorite RV modification so far that I've done was upgrading my batteries. I upgraded them from the AGM batteries to the Battleborn lithium ion batteries, and that was amazing. Why I did that, it was just, you know what, I'm able to boondock for longer now, and so my batteries before would get me about a week in to where, and then at that point I was kind of dangerously low on my batteries, and so the new lithium ion batteries, I don't know how long it's extended, because I've actually never stayed at a place to the point where the batteries are running low, so I'm super excited about that.
Wow, Lisa, after listening to all that, I have to tell you, I am jumping on board the lithium battery bandwagon. The installation of the Battleborn lithium batteries into our motorhome has been a life-changing experience for us. We now can capture and store energy and use it more efficiently than any time before in our RVing lives.
Yeah, and it allows us to go boondock off the grid. I mean, how amazing is that?
Hey everybody, it's Dan from Always on Liberty. Thought I'd take a quick moment and tell you about some upgrades we recently made to our new motorhome. We had 6 Battleborn lithium batteries in our old fifth wheel, and we wanted to transfer some of them to the new motorhome, which is only 25 feet 8 inches, as part of our downsizing. So we were able to relocate 4 of those batteries. They used to sit inside below the steps, and now we've brought them out to this compartment. We've hooked them in parallel, so we have 400 amp hours of Battleborn lithium batteries that provide an unlimited amount of electricity for our coach.
We hope you enjoyed all those RV mods and improvements. Perhaps maybe you also like those Battleborn lithiums.
Absolutely.
So thank you for watching, and again, we hope you subscribe. Also check the description for our information about those Battleborns, and we hope you come back. So as we say, underway is the only way.